Okay, Steve here at the Metal and Wood Channel. Been fooling around here for a little while on these 5800 chainsaws. One right over here. We got a combination of problems. We're going to do some Dick Hacker nut shots. I mean, Mr. Dick Hacker nut shots. So we don't need to pull the choke out, but we do need to put it on the up. Turn it up, turn the switch up. I don't like these switches, by the way. You know, somebody said you could buy switches at any flea market. Not exactly true. For what they're worth, they're good little chainsaws. Not this particular brand. This particular brand kind of has caused me trouble. I never put it into circulation, but I made the fine mistake of trying to test another one. I think I got 4 originally, and my buddy, I got him a 5800, and he says, man, I gotta have that one. It's more powerful. No, the chain was sharper. So he rejected the other one that they let the chain get dull on. I don't know. It's between me hitting a metal fence post and them hitting a metal fence post, or getting it in the dirt. I don't know. The chain got dull in a matter of some minutes or half hour. And then he saw this with a fresh chain. He's like, man, golly, that thing's so much more powerful. That's the one I want. I'm like, I don't know, man. I hadn't really proven these things. So then one had a clutch problem. The clutch wouldn't really engage. This is what they look like. They all kind of look like this. So that clutch wouldn't engage and spin the chain. And then the other one had a carburetor problem. And in the minute I turned off what I think is the low jet, or turned up or down the low jet, it would just totally shut off. I mean, it was just a little tiny bitty turn, and it would just shut off, and I couldn't adjust it for nothing. So I looked in a couple boxes that I hadn't opened. My factory said, yeah, we sent you some 5800s. There's no 5800s in that box. So I said, I got no choice. I got no choice but to take the carburetor out and switch up the carburetor. So now I gotta find in my bags, I gotta find a 60cc carburetor. And I've heard the 58cc carburetors and the 60cc carburetors are different, but they're indistinguishable except for the jets. So it's only the jets that are distinguishable. So that's the story. I have to find another carburetor that's not so finicky, that'll actually work and run and whatnot. And I'm sure I've got them. It's just a matter of finding them in the right box. So anybody that doesn't know about the Komatsu Zenoah 5800 design, I would suggest you look into it. My Nokers seem to be really, really awesome. They're called 6200s, but they are 58cc machines, and that's a common problem. For example, look, I'll show you this one. And I bought a number of these from this company, and I had a lot of problems. So out of 4, I don't think any single one of these ran right. So this company, you could buy from them if you want to. But it says somewhere on there 78 cc's. There it is. See how it says 78 cc's? That's a ridiculous, fantastic lie. Now, the plastic on these is really cool, but the mechanics, like there's a failed carburetor, there's a failed clutch. I mean, you know, they spent all this time making this thing really kind of pretty, and how it fits together, and how it's all nice and polished up, and there's no throttle lock, which I kind of don't like, but the handle's real nice and comfortable, but it's got mechanical problems. So you get a chainsaw where the clutch won't work brand new out the box, or the carburetor won't work brand new out the box. See, that's why I test these machines. And I've been testing them, and I haven't been putting them in people's hands when they haven't been proven successful. So my buddy wants a 5800, he wants it today. There's a limitation to how many I have. You know, he doesn't want to pay more than $2.99 because he wants the buddy deal. So it's like, do I pay my buddy to take my chainsaw, or do I give my buddy the buddy deal and kind of scrape together some chainsaws and lose a couple Happy Meal prices? Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. Take care.